What's a casual scent? Hey Fragrance family, I'm Dave with the Fragrance Bros, of course your best source for everything fragrance related. Today we're going to do a video on casual scents. And I would usually do something like this in a basics video, but I thought I'd kind of change pace here and just do it here in the more casual, relaxed way that I normally do. So whenever we review fragrances, especially on my channel, I usually talk about fragrances in terms of seasons and formalities. I'll do age ranges and genders. And that's really all just to kind of classify how a fragrance kind of smells and what the audience is and when the appropriate time to use it is. And of course, that's all relative. That's how I kind of see it, and everyone kind of sees things in slightly different ways. But overall, I think these classifications are important if you want to know how the fragrance smells and what to use it for. So what do we mean when we talk about casual scents? Well, if you think about casual clothing, think about formalities real quick. The formalities of clothing are really just kind of a community guideline for cultural acceptance of what is acceptable for clothing at a specific time. So if you go to a funeral, it's not socially acceptable for you to go there in a swimsuit. It's just not. As funny as that sounds, you wouldn't want to go there because that'd be very disrespectful. So when you think about these type of formal situations, think about the most formal situation, that is a black tie event. If you're a man at a black tie event at nighttime, you only have one option, and that is a tuxedo. Tuxedo, you know what the tuxedo looks like, James Bond. And when you go down the formality, maybe you go to formal suit and tie, maybe you go to business casual, maybe you go to kind of smart casual, and then you go to casual. At each level of formality, you have a little bit more leeway. If you go all the way down to casual, you can wear just about anything you want. And that is really where the casual scents come in mind. If you're in a casual situation with a lot of friends, you can really wear anything you want. Anything could be a casual scent in general. But really what we mean by casual scents is that a casual scent is good for kind of a dumb reach type of occasion. It's something that you can just spray on anytime if you don't know what to wear. You'll smell good, you won't be offensive to anyone, and it's really just so you can have a nice, pleasant smell while you're doing what you're doing. Whether it be for you to go to the store to run errands, or maybe go grilling out with some friends, a casual scent is just for you to smell nice. So typically when we talk about casual scents, there is a certain type of smell that usually comes up more, and that is fresh scents or clean scents, lighter type of scents. Maybe they're fruity, maybe they're citrusy, maybe they're soapy, maybe they're slightly green or a little bit musky. But typically a casual scent has not much of a connection with anything except just smelling nice. So you won't find casual scents that have a very powerful masculine smell. You won't have casual scents that have a weird smell or something that's avant-garde. Typically a casual scent is just going to be safe. For that reason, I think that casual scents are vital to have in your collection. At least one good one that you go to a lot. Just because they have a lot of different application, and because I think most of the time, most of our events that we go to are just casual. Most of the time that we wear a fragrance is just going to be casual. So having a good casual scent is vital. So I have a few here that I'd just like to kind of briefly go over for you, just to show you kind of a general idea of what casual scents are. These are all wildly different. Some of them do share some commonalities here, but a lot of these are very different here. So it'll give you kind of a range. Okay, so on the cheaper end, we have Versace Man Eau Fraiche, which is a scent that's based on starfruit or carambola. A really wonderful scent. I like it a lot. It has an aromatic smell to it as well. Citrusy, very different citrus scent. Like it a lot. And also watery. As you can tell, it's supposed to be kind of watery, but watery in a different way. Prada Rossa, which is one of my favorite casual scents. It has lavender, lime, mint, and musk. Very, very clean, relaxing, fresh scent. Gorgeous, gorgeous casual scent. And those two are pretty inexpensive too, so that's one really good positive about those. All right, next is Sauvage, which is kind of Dior's take on a mall scent. Has a very strong, musky presence with some fresh citrus on top, and it gets a lot of compliments, really great. Also Intenso by Dolce & Gabbana. This is an intenser version of the original Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme, though I think it smells very, very different. This one is actually based on the milkwood tree. It's supposed to smell like the leaves and the tree itself. Overall, it comes across as a very fresh, aromatic, almost fruity smell, but a fruit that you're not familiar with. So it's a very interesting scent. It has a watery smell to it too. Smelling it on camera. Next are two fragrances that are casual, but I wouldn't classify them in the fresh category. So not all casual fragrances have to smell like citruses and clean. Sometimes they can just smell just very nice for what they are. This one is Pure Havane by Mugler, which is a wonderful tobacco scent. Tobacco and a little bit of a cherry note on top, and then it dries down into like a French vanilla scent. And then this one is Spice Bomb by Victor and Rolf, which has a little bit of a similarity to Pure Havane, but this goes in a more spicy direction. Has a lot of different spices like pimento, some others, and also has tobacco. Very, very dry, but this one is really, really good. Here's another one that is kind of a bender on the typical fresh scent, and that is Vetiver Fatale by Atelier Cologne. It definitely is in the fresh range, but not necessarily citrusy. It is vetiver and plum, and it has also a cedar presence in there as well. This one is kind of a dark fresh scent that is really good in casual situations, and it can kind of be used in a few different seasons too, like when it gets a little cooler. I think this could be used very well. Another from Atelier Cologne, king of fresh casual scents. This one is Cedrat in Avant, which is basil and lime and mint. A really wonderful, wonderful, wonderful citrusy scent. My friend Jer on the channel has mentioned that this smells like basil lemonade, which I think is really interesting, but a really great, fantastic scent. Like anything, you can spend as much or as little money as you want to in a fragrance collection, and this is one fragrance that is a niche fragrance that is priced fairly but is up there in price, and that is Eau d'Adrienne by Annick Goutal. And this is the Eau de Parfum version, which I recommend. I believe there's an Eau de Toilette and Eau de Cologne version as well. Definitely go with the Eau de Parfum version. This one is a super bright lemony scent, almost like lemonade, fresh lemonade or fresh lemons. It's really, really spectacular, and it dries down into like this cypress and musky scent. It's amazing. So a really great casual scent. So those are just a few of the casual scents that I have. If you have any other casual scents that you recommend, let us know down in the comments so people can see them. I'd like to thank my sponsor Fragrance X for sponsoring this video. Fragrance X is an online reseller that sells thousands of legitimate fragrances at a discounted cost. I've bought from them before, so I really recommend them to you, and I love them. I'll have a link down below to them as well as a coupon code. You can find these scents on their website. Fragrance X sells all of these scents, so if you're looking for any of these, go check them out. So what do you think of these suggestions? Let me know down in the comments. I'll see you next time. I'm Dave with the Fragrance Bros. Bye. Thanks everyone for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to check out my other channel, Beast Made Reviews, where me and a friend review high quality products for men. You might like it. Go check it out.